It's because I'm a good boy,
Co-
and Seth hates everything good.
You're just adorable, that's it.
I mean,
Yes.
I'm British, so...
Color Strike says, Matt, is that nose ring new, or have I just not noticed it? You haven't noticed it yet. Have had that for years.
Fuck.
Language.
Oh. Drops coin
like
in
37.
the square jar.
Yes, I know, but you'll always be my little boy.
Drops coin in the swear jar.
Oh,
Nice.
Slink overflowing.
Puts $100 bill in the swear jar, takes a deep breath.
Oh, no.
And that's how we got demonetized.
Yep.
By the way, I'm just gonna drop a line in Marshes in gaming, the voice channel. Type that in the chat for Fancy Grounds, and those UI errors won't show up again.
Wait, type what?
I'll send it to you personally as well.
Skip.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, /console skip.
So for that session,
and it will turn
least.
off all those messages for this session. Yeah.
Yeah.
Heebie-jeebies is yes, the swearing is what will get you demonetized, nothing else. You shut your little Irish mouth.
Nothing,
Patty.
absolutely nothing else.
Nothing at all.
God, I'm gonna feed you so much beer when you get here. Like actual beer.
The DJs, a lot of
the
you.
Brits have you drinking.
This is
I
fine alcohol.
God damn it.
Damn you, GBs. Don't call me a degen. I am a good boy.
Yes. I had to think about that answer for a second, but,
Was that the Seneshan you
there you go, let me
talking?
change. No, it did. Why do you keep saying this?
Slanesh is always whispering in her ear.
No. Yeah, they try to come in, but they never can. We can't outdo the best.
That's why you got censored.
Oh.
I'll put 25 cents in the swear jar.
Glitter says, I have 66.6k faith points. Jesus.
Wow.
I won't say my number.
He says, Cody, you are a degen like the others. Yeah, he is. He says he's gonna out-degen you. Oh, you didn't say that? Oh, fuck. A lot of stuff has happened at the same time here. Hang on. Oh, Hebe, you got the Easter Madeline.
Oh, cute.
5-star gold. Nice. Hex cheered 25 bits. Thank you so much, Hex.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I'm putting 25 cents in the swear jar for a reason.
Oh, wait, God.
Alright, make it count.
Okay, I just returned home, so I will be right.
Yeah. Okay, I'll see you in a second. I have none because I'm like gambling. Sweet another gold. Had anyone else gotten that one yet? Yes. There are 3 more cards that have not been pulled yet. And we're gonna be adding a few more soon-ish. As soon as Hex finishes his coloring.
Yeah, Hex, hurry up.
Yeah.
Seth,
what?
I mean, Seth! Seth!
I keep getting blamed. This is bullshit.
Oh,
That's what-
Cody in the
that's
bathtub. Oh. I keep mixing your days up.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Wait,
Carefree
thanks,
Dragon just
Carefree
gifted
Dragon.
5 subs. Thank you, Carefree Dragon.
holy shit. Go Carefree.
They-
Seth even
went
got
to-
a sub. My
Yes. They went to Gliver, Seth, Mute 21, Amon the Armless, and Moxie, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah, we're almost at like the next, I guess, goal, right? And holy shit, thank you. All contributions are going to the next outfit, so I hope to be able to give back visually in due time. Glibber. Oh, those hearts are nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cheered
Yeah.
for bits. Is that what your bits look like?
That's
You can customize
cool.
them.
That's kind of cool. I didn't even know you
It
could
looks like a little
customize them.
rainbow heart that sticks out its tongue.
It's like a unicorn in the middle, I think. Yeah, it's a unicorn.
Oh, it's a unicorn. Oh.
I could
Yeah, a friend
customize
of
mine
ours
as
in a
well.
different D&D has plays a sort of like a swamp elf kind of like bumpkin, and she's like half a ranger druid or something barbarian, and her familiar is a possum, and she was granted a unicorn, but it in theme with her being on brand, it was a mulicorn.
A Mulicorn. Oh my god.
Thank you, Hex, for your another another chair. Peach
Very
salt.
lively
Is that
today.
a salt shaker?
Yeah, it is a salt shaker. A little bit of salt for everything. Yay.
Color Strike says that unicorn is suspiciously phallic. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. I can't unsee it now because you said that color. God damn it.
Huh. Oh. So let's get this train party started. I mean,
Hype train party
It's like-
started. Alright.
Come on, ride the train. Let's ride it.
it's not the first
All
time
night
I've said
long.
that.
So, anyways, where we
Ah,
last
Glitter
left
got
off-
it.
Where we last left off, the group had spent the night specifically in the Dark Tavern Inn with, our friendly neighborhood Joe, Banjo Joe. You were unaffected by the world around you, and thankfully, once you made your way out, you ran into some strange, weird things that are definitely not of the norm things out here in the fog. You ran into a three-legged cow, which was adopted. You ran into a dire gopher, which could talk, until it got kind of also blown away by our friendly neighborhood Foster.
It got drilled
Um,
into pieces.
Yeah, splattered. And and then you met someone, a very mysterious woman who didn't really leave too much to answer when it comes to any of your infinite amounts of questions. She took off what appeared to be the seal on Dusk before making her disappearance. And giving at least a little bit of an answer of to how to navigate this fog, which is, if you remember all, if in case you don't, I'll be happy to remind you. You can navigate this fog by imagining what it is that you want, and knowing that the fog will answer by giving you, to the best of its abilities, the direct opposite. So at least that's how you could feasibly try to navigate the fog, and that's where we'll pick up. It's just all of you kind of like standing in a circle, I should say, after having dealt with this strange woman who's just now vamoosed.
Yeah, so I have a very important
Okay.
question to ask.
I'm single, yeah. I'm joking, I'm not. Go ahead.
Okay, that answers one very important question.
And the
Secondly,
other one?
I don't recall seeing a banjo with Banjo Joe. He lied to me.
He was playing the banjo when you guys initially started approaching the building. And mind you, you didn't see him playing it. You just heard the cacophony from within. It was not being played well. But you heard the cacophony from within. You never saw a banjo, though. So, I mean, whether he was making those noises with his mouth, which would be impressive, or he actually had a banjo and just never took it out for you guys. You don't know. Yeah,
He
you
has
go back.
He has become significantly less trustworthy upon finding out this information.
I'm surprised you guys trusted him as much as you did. As
I
the
didn't
vampire
trust-
that he was.
Hold on, I didn't trust him at all, actually.
Oh, okay, my bad. I'm assuming here.
I'm not a very trusting fellow. I say that, and I apparently gave my firstborn over to the first person who asks, but, you know, there you go.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, this is me, the player, saying this, okay? She didn't specify how long I had to give her the firstborn for, so, you know, it's like, here, hold him, I'll take him back now, kind of deal. So, you know.
It was not specified, you're right.
Checkmate, Faye.
She takes it and then just dips.
Oh.
Alright, so I mean, like I said, it's up to you guys what you want to do from here. I won't stop you. Please feel free once you figure it out. And I'll move the story along as needed.
Yeah, so first and foremost, I'm definitely kind of sharing with everybody because apparently I'm silenced for I don't know for how long, but I'm telekinetic, so it doesn't matter. I'm informing everyone that we need to imagine ourselves getting deeper and deeper lost inside of this forest.
Wait, are you sure about that? Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. Sorry, I got confused. I confused myself. Ignore me. Sorry, continue.
Stay out of this, DM. This doesn't concern you.
Right.
You're
God,
right.
why are you even here?
Well,
Just railroading us, man. Just railroading.
Why are you even here? My bad. You're right. Why am I here? Just to suffer.
I don't want to, you know, cut in again, but if that's the case, why don't we just finish what we started? We're still looking for a wizard. Should we not be thinking of not finding him?
All
yeah,
right,
of,
I
like,
forgot.
wanting
Yeah.
to go home, I guess.
Yeah, you
But-
guys? Okay.
If it's only going to be projecting illusions, there's no, you know, assured way that we're going to actually find him.
I mean, we're not expecting to find him, am I right?
Hmm.
In fact, we
Or
want
it
to
might
avoid
create
him.
Just another illusion, but sure, let's go with that line of thinking.
Yeah, we just want to avoid him
Tilda's
as
just
much
like-
as possible.
Listen, I am fascinated about all of this, but I cannot make heads or tails of this. So, if you know what we have to do, like, let me know. I'll do it.
You'll think
We
about it.
need to 100% think about avoiding this wizard entirely and completely.
No
That
oblique.
is the thought that we're going to need to have.
Oh my god, he was gonna be like the Dan Aykroyd in this. It's like the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man. Like, don't think
don't-
about anything. Like, oh.
Alright. So, I'm just
I was like,
making sure I understand. So, you guys are... What's the thought you guys are going to be all concentrating on? Just so I know.
Avoiding the wizard
The wizard that
that
you guys
we're
came
in
to...
search
yeah.
for.
You gotcha. Alright. And then you guys travel forward, I'm guessing?
It would suck
Yep.
to run into him.
It would really suck. Alright. So, with this in mind, I'm going to need first two things, because this is going to take a while. I would say probably 15 to 20 minutes. And that should be around the time when an hour kicks off, and it's technically like the top of like... I would say you probably started your journey at like the crack of dawn. So probably like 5. So it's now 6 in the morning. which means that you've been out here for an hour. I need all of you to make I believe it should be a wisdom saving throw, but before you roll it, let me just be sure, so that way I'm not causing you guys to roll unnecessarily.
I should be good
Question.
at those at least.
That lifting of the curse, that does nothing for my exhaustion, does it?
Unfortunately, no, not for that one.
I'm only asking because you did word it in a specific way.
Mm-hmm.
What a shame.
Brought it on yourself.
I'm fine, okay? Don't worry about me.
Oh,
What did
there
I
it
do
is.
again?
Okay, so the saving throw, wisdom saving throw. All right, there we go. Yeah. It is a wisdom saving throw. So everyone, please roll me one. Thank you.
Total of 20.
Okay, cool. You're just adding the +1 then. Okay, cool. I got you.
Yeah.
All right.
I realize that I have to double click to do the real roll.
Yeah, no worries. I'll take it. So that's 20. That's 11 from Zerulia. I need 3 more. Yeah. Matilda,
Just a
Dusk.
wisdom save?
Yeah, just the wisdom save.
It's ability checks. Okay, that's fine.
Ooh, that was almost a 5. I got 20.
Hell yeah.
I am
Hell
very
yeah.
wise.
Yeah, all right. So the only one affected now is unfortunately Zerulia. Apologies. So who wants to roll on the consequences table?
I will.
Okay, roll me a d20.
LFG.
This should be good.
A 7.
7.
Oh, a 7. Oh.
Let's see what we do to Glitter today.
Lucky number 7.
Oh no.
She gets surrounded by big, buff werewolf men.
Ah,
Oh no! What a punishment! It can't take possibly advantage of me right
Oh
now.
no,
can't
don't. If only someone would come and rescue me. Don't worry, Glad we got you. Get the fuck
they? Get away from me! Okay.
I wish there was someone around to rescue me. We all disappear because of the fog.
Oh,
slowly
no.
slowly start becoming good translucent.
Okay, so Glitter, I want you to know, all of your senses are slowly but surely becoming more attuned to your environment. So the soft crunching, the soft squelching of the boots beneath your feet, as well as the feet of your companions, begins to be more noticeable. It becomes louder to your ears. You could smell things on the air that you weren't able to before, where it was like kind of a mildewy, almost soft scent on the air from out here. It becomes stronger, and then you could catch even softer scents, like the scent of the sweat from your companions. You could smell what smells like water that might have been out here for too long, hard water. Your senses are just now increased. You now double your passive perception, and I roll at advantage with all wisdom saves, wisdom stats. So if you have an ability check that has wisdom as its main number, you just double it. And every time you do, you suffer 2d10 force damage as your body struggles with the new sensory overload. So, just FYI, there is a consequence to this one, but also a nice little buff.
okay, could you repeat that so I can type it down?
Your senses become heightened at an extraordinary rate. You double your passive perception. So whatever your passive is, it's double that now. And you roll at advantage with all wisdom ability checks.
And then I suffer what?
2d10 force damage each time 2d10 every time you roll for these checks with wisdom attached to it. Because it's essentially your body struggling to suddenly, contend with this sensory overload.
It sounds like my autism intensifies.
Yes, that's what the ability states at the top. I just didn't want to say it because I didn't want to say it.
Overstimulated.
Yeah, overstimulation. And for anyone
Ah.
listening, this is from an actual autistic person. I'm not making fun of anyone. But
Yeah,
okay.
same
this,
here.
Interesting.
One of
But
the
yeah,
reasons why I feel like my nephew needs to get checked out is because he if there's too much sensory overload, he would just like cover his ears and whatever. Just like, but for a normal person, just like a lot of people talking or whatever, and he will just shut away and go stand in a corner and stuff. It's just oof.
Aw.
So, yeah, and keep in mind your passive is now double, so nobody. I mean, there shouldn't be. Oh, I mean, unless they're like a really good rogue, they're not going to be able to sneak up on you.
Okay, so my passive perception, I believe, is 13 right now. Does that mean it would be 26?
Uh-huh.
Wow. Okay.
Super autism. Saves
Super
the day.
autism.
Holy shit!
Da, 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 da.
Are you sure she just didn't take like LSD or something?
She can see.
It's
the
like I
world
can see
around her.
everything.
All right, so Zerulia sort of squints and starts looking around a little bit, but she doesn't say anything just yet.
Does anyone else taste colors?
I was snorting my coffee.
Oh.
So, around that time, nothing appears to be out of the norm for everybody else. But after another additional 5 minutes, you suddenly find yourselves in front of the force field that you had initially.
Whoops.
Sorry, I was.
There we
I'm
go.
sorry. Yeah, we're good. Sorry, I was just so confused. I'm like, why
Where
am
did
I
that
hearing
come
myself?
from?
Yeah, I
We're
heard myself.
replacing you, Hex. You've been outsourced.
Oh, Cody.
Oh wow, I guess you really don't need me, huh? Damn.
Yep.
He's been working on it in the background this entire time.
Oh man,
Oh, no.
AI hacks. Oh no.
Artificers, man. What can I say?
You create anything.
Oh my
But,
god.
Where was I? Sorry. So you find yourselves in front of the force field, or sorry, not the force field, the field of mana and energy that you had previously come across before. You, of course, instinctively know not
it
to touch it
death?
as it shimmers. Yes, the death field.
Is
We'll
it
call
the
it
Death
that.
Dome? Oh god.
The death dome, yeah. As you kind of peer past it and avoid touching it in any way, shape, or form, you do see about 10 feet inside the field, there does appear to be a skeletal body wearing what looks like to be fairly nice and comfortable purple robes of some sort or other. I need. Sorry, I'm trying to think of what kind of roll this would be. I need all of you to roll me a perception check real quick. Obviously,
Why do we even need to
Yo,
fucking
that's
roll at this point?
I mean,
I'm gonna still try, damn it! I got a 10. Oh, someone give Glibber advantage.
yeah, she
Doesn't
has
even-
advantage.
She doesn't her already, because if she's
Yeah,
perception is a wisdom, isn't it? So she
Yeah,
gets
yeah.
double that anyway.
Yeah, she's
Yeah, but we
advantage.
don't know that in character.
I mean, out of character, I'm saying.
Okay, so
roll
that's 16, I guess.
No. You roll one more time. You have advantage
Oh.
on checks.
Oh, right.
Roll one more time, and then we'll pick the higher result. You see that one? We'll take the 18.
So 13.
Ah, shit.
Okay.
And then I
Unfortunately,
take damage, don't I?
you unfortunately do because that is the cost. So I'm gonna roll the 2d10 real quick. Sorry.
Okay, that's alright.
Yeah. By the way, for the record, you don't have to roll. If you don't want to perceive, you can certainly decide no.
Oh no.
But okay. Well, thankfully that's a 1. So okay.
That's a
then-
10.
Wow, what the fuck?
Both
Well,
ends of the
There's a
spectrum
P.
right there.
Yeah, right. You take
Okay.
11 force damage as your senses kind of like really highly attunate to trying to perceive what is that body. You know that whatever these robes are made of, the purple tint that gives the coloration to that robe, it's exactly almost like the same type that would be used by Nex. And let's see, you could tell from this distance as well that the person whichever person is lying on this side of the field, or on the other side of the field, they've been dead by the looks of things. They've been dead for quite some time because they're in the state of decomposition between still having flesh and almost becoming bone. So they've been here probably a while.
Does he have his hat?
You don't see a hat, unfortunately.
Okay.
Hop off the hog. and I walk over to
Good
the
to go
field.
now? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm still fucking tired as hell. I yell out, "Hey, you okay?"
Okay. As I perceive this and I take the damage, I go, son of the bitch! That's our guy!
I don't
Are
know.
we
He could
sure?
be.
Is that him?
Those robes, they look just like Nex's.
Because like I said,
Well-
you have a. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry, and let the DM talk first before I say something.
Fair. I was just gonna add a little addendum, also because of your high perception check, aka your abilities being heightened for stuff like this. You also notice that this individual has or had a beard. It's starting to obviously die away with the body, but there is still enough left that this individual had no hair on top, but clearly had a beard of some sort or other.
He was bald. He had a beard but no hair. I can see it. I don't feel well. Is anybody else feeling really intense right now?
Hold on a minute, Zaruli. I have an idea. And just kind of like, shut up. I'm thinking.
I'm thinking because of our helmet.
No.
So Foster is going to put his drill into the ground, and he's going to see if the dome sphere goes underneath.
Is the drill loud?
I think we did do that test before. It does go down. It
But
do
how
go
far
down.
It do unfortunately go down.
Do go down, no.
How far down?
Yeah, so I mean, you could continue digging and see. I mean, that's the real question. How far are you gonna go?
Yes.
And to answer your question, by the way, Glitter, it is unfortunately very loud. Like the minute he starts powering it up, it's like, oh god, it's piercing to you.
Really covers
What,
our
the
ears
sa-
and
Oh yeah, no, like for normal people, it sounds like I'd say it sounds like a
Power drill.
quiet leaf blower. Yeah, but for her, it sounds like an entire construction site.
Yeah, and I mean, like, he's right next to you, and you just powered that up.
Yeah.
While that's going, I look back to the room. Because it's loud over the sound of that, I cut my hand across my mouth and I say, "Are you okay? You don't look so good." And I yell at
Just
her as
shouting at her.
Oh,
get over.
no.
she just grimaces and just like tries to walk away and get behind Bacon and put Bacon between her and the noisiest part of everything happening.
If you're not feeling well, take a seat. It'll be fine.
I am going to Eldritch Blast
Oh.
you if you keep yelling.
What?
Oh,
my
no.
God.
Ugh.
And that's how we lost Dusk that day.
Oh. Wait, okay, so inanimate objects can pass through there, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Do we
You have thrown
have a
stones before
grappling
through
hook
them.
on us?
I exhale and I grab my rope and tie the lasso like last time.
Oh, cool. I mean, do you guys have a grappling hook? That is a good question to ask, though.
I don't think I do.
Did anyone take a
got a lot
burglar's
of.
pack?
I do got like a bunch of tools with me.
Did
So
anyone take the burglar's pack?
I've dug down, I'd say about, 40 feet. Still going?
Still go. And I will say this, because you've seen the top and how it curves. You begin because you're curious yourself and you're smart enough to kind of like put one and two together. You're like, does it curve down here as well? You did close enough just to see, but without touching it. And you're a professional, so you know how not to disturb or go too far, but still be able to observe what you're digging into. You realize it does curve down here, and mind you, you're gonna have to dig a little bit deeper to realize that. But I mean, I'm assuming that's what's gonna be happening while they're busy doing the rope trick up top. So
Yeah, pretty much.
It does take you about 80 feet before you begin to notice that it does begin to curve downwards, like a full on.
Utilizing the algorithms rather than doing it inefficiently and wasting money. Just trying to put it in as many places as possible.
You seem to have a solid grasp on your business, and mind you, I would love to hear about this more. But I think Maddie got her thing up and running, right, Maddie?
Yeah, I'm up and running again.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah.
This has been Business with Cody. Join us next week when we tell you
we could
about
do like,
offshore accounts.
We could do like a. You do like a wholesome sort of like talk about how to run a business and stuff. Like a little segment here and there. Like that should be interesting.
If you invest in morticians in Egypt, I would want my tagline to be, especially if I make a business of it, I would want my tagline to be a pyramid scheme you could really get behind.
Get behind. God damn it.
Yeah. Anyways, enough bad jokes for me. So,
And your official work title is like necromancer or something.
I'll continue with the jokes later. So we were in the middle of you guys trying to wrangle a corpse. Essentially, I'm going to call for a what's the word I'm looking for?
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Thank you. The question is, who wants to make the attempt with the rope?
You mean? Wait, hang on.
I hand the rope to
Why the
no one in
fuck?
particular, just hold it out, and I say, I'm too tired for this shit.
I mean, I can probably like pull the corpse, and if anything,
Yeah.
I'll just tie the rope to Bacon's like saddle and have him pull it. But
Yeah, that's not the problem. It's getting the rope to the target.
Yeah.
getting the rope to the pocket.
I do have an idea.
Yeah.
So Foster coming out of the hole that he made and giving the edges of it a few taps so that all that dirt just falls in. So I can make a grappling hook and put that on top of my on top of a launcher, and we could just launch a nice metal hand right onto him and grab his corpse and pull him back.
Yeah, but what's wrong with the lasso
Oh,
who
like a
worked last
harpoon
time?
gun.
Yeah,
He's on
we
the
can make a
floor.
harpoon gun.
So was the rabbit, and I managed to
Listen, how far
10 feet.
away is he?
10
about-
feet.
10 feet. I got a
Hold
staff.
on.
It's 10
Oh,
feet.
yeah.
I could just like poke him closer to us.
I mean, it'd be at the edge, but you could certainly try to drag him that way if you care to, yeah?
Yeah, and then like even if it's just to give advantage for like the rope tossing, to put him in like a better angle or something, or hold up a hand.
Also, one quick one. How are
you
you
could throw
not
the
dead?
rope on it.
Like, shouldn't you
You say?
drown? Shouldn't you have drowned? I'm talking to the miner.
Drowned in what?
Like, the ground is saturated with water here. Like, every time you try and dig a shallow hole, it fills back up with water.
Yeah, and if I just keep pushing the dirt down and it's not above head height, then I'm not in the water. Now am I?
He does have a breathing apparatus on his helmet.
I don't like this place. It's weird.
Dude,
You are drenched, by the way, just FYI, but that's fine. That's not gonna kill
I'm
you.
used to it.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
drenched
part of the
in
gig.
mud and mud. Like I'm used to this.
What is this
But,
place?
While they're having this discussion, I would like to try to mage hand to the corpse.
Yeah, there we go.
Quick question. Hold on. Quick question. Is
Yeah?
that does that have verbal component?
Wait, you mean the mage hand? Yes.
The mage hand. Do I hear her start casting this?
I mean, she's not whispering it underneath her breath, so yes.
First one to wheel him in. Gets a prize. I row the lesson.
Oh my god. Alright. Go ahead
Instead
and
of
slide it.
fucking working together,
No, it's good.
mage hand his arm up. and then throw like the loop of the lasso around it, and then just pull him in. Like, it's
Alright, so
teamwork. It's not a competition.
Corpse race.
Corpse race.
So I need a sleight of hand real quick from you.
Oh my
Seth.
god.
No. Now, are you ready to hear how amazing this sleight of hand check's gonna be? Because I gotta do it at disadvantage.
I want to see your modifier. It's gonna be like -5. I think. Oh my god.
Hold on. Can I describe this? Can I please describe this?
No, it's
You may.
because you're exhausted.
I have the lasso. I start spinning it above my head and I throw it across, and I don't hold onto the other end, and just both ends go straight through the wall.
So all 50 feet of it, huh?
All 50 feet of rope. This is how bad. This is how much bad luck I've got. Hey, what can I say? Those were 2 fucking low rolls.
Yeah, I know. It hurts me because I could have. Jesus Christ, I wouldn't have done that to you, but I guess you did it to yourself. All right.
I do it to myself. I like the punishment.
So
You lost
yeah, he's
all
a
50 feet of
masochist.
rope. You lost all 50 feet of rope on the other side of the.
I
So-
open up
okay.
my backpack.
So what you got to imagine is the
And I
coil of
take out
rope by my
my
feet
rope.
slowly getting like disappearing as it goes into the void.
Oh my god. No, instead of
don't do
lasso
anything
it,
to-
you throw the entire bundle and you let go. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I don't do anything to stop it. I'm just too tired. That's it.
Right.
Oh my
I
God.
take out my hempen rope. And I turn to Zerulia and say, Zerulia, could you help me with this? Like, in fact, like, I'm going to try and help you. Could you, like, lift up an arm or something? Something that it's easier to hit.
Before all that, technically Zerulia did cast Mage Hand. So let's. I'm just gonna ask Zerulia real quick. You cast Mage Hand. I'm guessing. What were you hoping to do with Mage Hand?
I just want to grab him like around the rib cage and see if I can pull the whole body in.
Yeah, you get a solid handhold with your Mage Hand, and mind you, your Mage Hand can't carry that much. It does struggle, but it does with the help of the squelching mud, because the top of the surface is just very slippery. You do begin to slowly but surely begin to pull it closer and closer to the edge of your side of the field.
Oh, well, even better.
Yeah,
All right.
and go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think I've got it. Everyone, just be quiet for a second. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, you might want to help. By the way, Maddie, you might want to help Dusk get his rope back somehow. While that happens.
Oh no.
I mean, it's fucked, to be honest.
I mean, it
We
didn't
can-
go. Okay,
our
like-
best bet is to just... Our best bet is
Yeah.
to just Mage Hand it back.
Oh, that is fair, I guess. That would and can work. All right, so for the purposes of this, you do see slowly but surely a corpse being dragged across the ground, picking up and leaving furrows in the purple mud. But it does eventually just, with a sickening, comes to your side, and you guys can now inspect the body now more closely if you'd like.
I flip him over.
It's through the barrier now then, yeah?
Yeah, it's through the barrier, and FYI, by the way, Dusk, he was already facing upwards,
Oh,
and now, so I do want to point something out. By the way, there does appear his chest cavity. It does appear to be slightly sunken in, and where you would imagine a heart would be, it's even through the stink and through the almost liquefaction of his internal organs, you could probably notice that unfortunately there does appear to be a heart missing.
Well,
He has a hole in his chest.
All right, well, let's pack up this body and take him back.
yeah. Yeah, let's not go home.
I the mist walker over there, and I will say a quick prayer over the body, showing some respect for the dead, and then I will sheepishly walk over to Zerulia and say, "Fair's fair," and I will take out. I believe I have it. Sorry, let me double check. I'll take out a gold piece and I'll hand it to her because she did technically win the bet. And I'll say, before you pack up that mage hand, do you think you could, point to the rope that is now laying in the mud on the other side of that field?
She takes the gold piece with a little bit of confusion, then she just nods. All right, and she reaches in with mage hand and goes for the rope.
It
Takes.
would have been cheaper to buy a new rope. Just saying, like, I mean,
Oh, gold says I won the bet.
oh, okay, I getcha.
I won the corpse race.
Alright.
I put I help Seth, Dusk back onto Bacon, and I pat his thigh and like, are you sitting well now? Are you doing okay?
Really quick, I want to cast Identify to see what the hell this is.
The corpse
Body,
or
yeah.
the?
No,
okay.
not the corpse. The sphere.
Oh yeah, gotcha. I thought you did.
I wasn't
guys-
here when we first encountered it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he wasn't here then.
Yeah.
I think I discovered it was a spear of death, but I don't think we actually did any deep dive.
No. Somebody rolled for it and was just able to identify just by looking at it.
Yeah.
Let me just make sure. Nope. My God, no. I mean, you could still cast it, and you can maybe even learn a few more things about the sphere if you want. So you could definitely do that right now. It takes
Yeah.
you. Guessing you're ritual casting this.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. So actually, wow, that's a lot lower than I thought it was. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna make a small little addendum. I don't think this would be a circle of death. No, this is more than just that. So with your identify,
A dodecahedron of death.
Mother of God, I'll say this: as you cast identify and you begin to explore what this might be in front of you, you don't have to touch it, do you?
No.
Oh, okay, thank God, because I was about to be like, you're not gonna like the results then. Okay. This is more than just a circle of death. It's as if you kind of cross circle of death, specifically with, what was it? Power word kill. It is clearly it's definitely a custom spell. This spell has been made so that way it spherically covers a large area, and this covers at least, just based on how you could do the math from what you were digging, this has a lot of distance that it covers, at least a minimum 3 to 4 kilometers, or somewhere around there, of space just kind of kept inside this bubble, where anything that might cross through, I mean, unless you have, without being mega technical about it, I'm just, it does kill things that try to walk through it if they're not strong enough to resist the call to dying. Okay.
So is it? Would it be safe to say it's a custom power word kill?
Yeah, it's a custom
Zone?
power word. Yeah, it's a power word kill zone. It's pretty much the closest way I would be able to describe this. Yeah.
Okay. Foster, he takes out a small book and he pulls out a pen, he taps his chin thinking about it, and then he's going to write down some notes. That could be useful sometime.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of have to customize that right then and there because I'm not. The spear, the spear of death or circle of death sounds amazing until you realize the damage is ridiculously low. Like, what the hell is 8d6 necrotic damage? That doesn't kill anything.
Yeah.
You need
Cool.
8d6?
What are you
ATs
talking about? Those villagers will be fucked.
Oh, the village will die 100%, but that doesn't even kill, like, level 4 adventurers.
So what you're saying is I have a chance. No, I'm just kidding.
No, don't you fucking dare!
On your marks.
Okay.
Get set. Go.
Red
5
Road.
feet in.
Okay. So Dusk is on the saddle of bacon, and just like in Red Dead, I just pick up the body of this wizard and just slap it over his lap onto bacon
Don't
as well.
put this on me! He's leaking everywhere.
Listen, there's only so much room on my board,
Fine.
okay?
Arvad,
You
carry
want
me.
to carry him? Be my guest.
Old man, carry me.
Arvad's not here.
Arvad's probably drunk and asleep
No,
on the
no, it's
couch
not
right
here.
I look around, and if he's not actually here, I will say, another one to the mist.
By the way, weird question, but just for my sake, does this cow have a name there, Foster?
I haven't named it yet.
Okay. If and when you do, let me know, because I want to make sure I can list this underneath, your party stuff, so that way I'm not just like, oh, what does the party have? I'm like, oh,
Yeah, the three-legged cow.
yeah.
Yeah. Still haven't named it, but I will eventually.
When we get home, I'm going to help you whittle down wooden pieces for like a prosthetic. I'm sure you can make it work.
Why are we trying to make this work? We should just cut our losses and eat it.
Why don't we cut your losses and eat you?
Look, someone clearly has already had a head start. It's missing a leg.
I will be building a new leg out of metal and making armor for this cow.
Zerulia is just trying
She's
not to
going
throw
to
up
be
and
your
smell the
battle
body.
cow.
Yep.
Yeah, the smell
Oh,
is
yeah,
fully
she's-
you. Holy Christ.
Oh God, Zerulia, with your heightened senses, don't stand behind the cow. Or bacon.
Foster thinking
saying.
more about the power word kill zone spell. He's like, maybe
by
I
the way,
should have
Foster,
went to academy instead of trade school.
Foster, what do you think? We just go back, do our job, and then when they want us to come back and investigate, we get paid more and be better equipped.
Sure.
Sorry, was our boy carrying any bag or, research notes or anything?
Oh, does he have a
You're
spell
the
book?
boy.
Yeah,
What?
no one's investigated the body thoroughly. You guys just picked it up. Who's gonna be looking him over?
I can't get near it.
Okay, I'll flop the body off of Dusk and I'll have Zerulia and Foster have a look.
Oh, okay. It's whoever wants to make the roll, but you could make a investigation check, and I'll be the first to admit there's not a lot on this guy, but you guys aren't gonna have a hard time finding this stuff. So it's just a question of who investigates the body.
I will too.
Good at investigating.
We're all gonna do it.
I'm
Okay.
+3. I don't want to get close to it.
Yeah, go ahead and roll investigation then. Oh my god,
Okay.
that's a nat 20.
She rolled an
Goddamn.
natural 20.
This really just barely doesn't throw up.
You start breathing through your mouth because you're smarter than that.
Jesus Christ.
I can imagine Zerulia just got her hand in his guts I can see he...
So
Well,
You
yeah,
quickly-
forfeited her.
he clearly has an inline pocket that was meant to hide a book that you do find, but it wasn't too hard of a find. Clearly this inline pocket wasn't stitched well. You could clearly see an outline. It wasn't hard, so you dig it out. You start leafing through the notes. It does appear to be this. First off, you notice that as you kind of leaf through it, he does kind of refer to himself in the third person as Oglick, or sorry, not Oglick. What was the name that I gave for this guy? Give me a second. I'll pull up the notes.
We've called him Oglick and Ogric.
Okay, he's both. He is a wizard. He has both. Anyways, Oglick. So you do know that this is probably your guy because he refers to himself in the third person as Oglick, and you read through.
Damn.
damn. You clearly begin to understand that this man has been here for at least 3 weeks as you kind of skip to the final entry, and it begins to mention that he was trying to peruse and more importantly pierce through the veil. Sorry, not the veil, through the field itself.
You mean the dome of death?
Yes, and he was going to make his final attempt today before he would head back. And he clearly also mentions that he kind of began to understand a little bit about what was going on, at least when it comes to the fog. It seems to be Fae. He essentially he's confirming what you all already kind of know, which is the fog seems to be seeping in from the Fae realm somehow from some place. He's not sure where. And more importantly, this silver fog also has a nasty habit of, for some reason, just manifesting and helping the individual by whatever you might be thinking. It taps into your thoughts and makes sure that whatever you were hoping to find or look for, you find the direct opposite. And in a way, it sometimes even helps people out in that regard. So he was beginning to touch on it within like the first week or so. Yeah, and it's just a notebook of, you know, his findings for exploring this area.
Okay. Well, it looks like we've got hard proof that this is the guy, and I passed the book to Foster so that he can read about what he found on the death thingy.
Death Note.
And Death Note. And I don't find anything else.
Oh no, yeah, sorry, I was going to continue. I just was letting you pass the book along.
Gotcha.
You also find about 80 gold pieces worth of gold and 2 platinum pieces as well. So it's up to you how you want to divvy that out to the rest of the party, Glitter. You also... Oh, go ahead.
Dusk will also point out, I think I know the identity of who killed this man. I think we're looking for a woman
Why do you say that?
because he was heartlessly killed.
Anyway, let's continue the investigation.
Give me a
That
second.
was-
I need
Yeah,
to kick
I
somebody out of
just
the
look
server.
at like Foster and just pinch him by the ear.
What?
Sorry, not Foster. Sorry, Dusk.
Oh.
Excellent. Excellent. Out of nowhere.
You're confusing
nowhere.
everybody with everybody else. Jesus.
Out of nowhere,
Yeah.
just violence against Cody.
Oh, like what I do this time?
I'm trying to lighten the mood.
Oh,
I had someone I used to know. His finishing move would be to punch his fist through the chest of an enemy and pull their still beating heart out. And that's what he'd say. How heartless.
Well, you just said it was a man.
yeah.
I don't
Take
pretend
that
to
one.
know.
Dusk.
I don't pretend to know how the universe works, okay? I just know that that's how that worked.
Dusk, every
He's-
time you speak,
Okay.
my head
that's-
throbs.
Yeah. Okay.
How do you think I feel? I went on a spirit quest last night. I still am shaken up pretty badly.
You did
I'm
what?
tired
What do you
and
mean?
cold.
What do you mean, Spirit Quest?
What happened to you?
Like
what
I was-
happened to you?
Like I was a lot of things. At one point, I was just sat there in the open, and I walked away from my own body, and I saw myself. I think I meditated too much and experienced something otherworldly. Praise the Raven Queen.
Praise.
Praise.
Right. Well, Foster,
Our
how about
lessons-
we get going, huh? Are you done here?
Her lessons are vast, and
So no-
I still don't understand them.
So no spell book on this guy.
I do want to say I wasn't done. I was gonna wait for you guys to finish, but I do have a little bit more to give you guys.
Let's go.
Yeah. Give me a second while I remember. Or there we go. That was the name of it. God damn, I couldn't remember. Anyways, There we go. So you also, amongst his other stuff within his like hidden coat pocket, you also see what appears to be something just completely dark, something kind of like furled up like a paper roll or something, and it's fairly large. It stands like it took up a majority of the space behind the book. As you pull it out, it's just clearly something dark and clearly you don't know what to make of it. Do you unroll it? Do you unfurl it by any chance, or what do you do?
You said it's a dark scroll?
A dark, like it's almost like a black scroll fully. It's kind of weird.
I would like to do an Arcana check on it to see if it's, like, dangerous to unscroll, like, cursed in some way before I do anything with it.
Yeah, no, go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
Evil.
Is it evil?
His
yeah.
last will and testament. It just says, if anyone finds my talking dire gopher familiar, let him know that I didn't make it out.
Oh, no. Oh, Gulthy.
Oh. Okay, I didn't know this, but it does feel like silk, by the way. And as you begin to kind of like look at it and hold it in your hands, you kind of have heard about this before. You've heard and read about this particular item. What you have in your hand is known as the portable hole. It's a fine black cloth, soft as silk, and it folded up in dimensions of a handkerchief. I mean, at the moment, it's a little bit more unfurled than the handkerchief, and it can unfold into a circular sheet 6 feet in diameter.
Like,
So you know those Looney Tune style like holes from Looney Tunes and everything?
like in Who Framed Roger Rabbit!
Yeah.
I love that movie. Oh, sorry, I got
just
so
about to say
excited.
that.
Okay, so, yeah.
Yeah, mind you, it doesn't lead anywhere. It's not like it's gonna create a whole different, hole to the other side of a surface. But what it
different.
can do, yeah. Oh my god.
Now, Zerulia, if I may inform you, I could turn that into a very deadly weapon.
Oh no.
And I'm very
Oh my
interested
God,
in
no,
what you
do
can
not
do with
drop
that.
the back of holding it to that. Everyone's heard of that.
Well, not everyone can do it. Zerulia, we have the components to erase anything that we want if we need to.
Okay. Listen, Shorty, why not first make that into something you can reproduce first, huh?
I wordlessly hand him the scroll.
I'm going to take the scroll and put it in my
no.
pocket. Because I
Wait,
was
hang on.
just thinking, what if Foster accidentally put it into his bag? So yeah, he'll
Listen,
slide it into
before
his
we,
pocket.
when we get home, or before we get home, does that thing not maybe contain something?
That's a good question. Gonna take it back out and unroll it and reach in there.
Oh yeah. I mean, it doesn't work like you have to place it on the surface. You know this. I'm not gonna make you roll because also Zerly would probably tell you anyways. So
It'd
you
be
put
fun
it.
to do it that way.
Yeah, you do. Right.
Slap it against a tree and reach inside.
I mean, you could. It's got to be a flat surface. It doesn't care about where it's placed.
Let me have some fun!
We are
God
not-
damn it!
We are not filling this thing with cow shit for 2 weeks and
Like
dropping it on
Arvad
Big
is
Bad
just
Evil Guy.
drinking, and he's got like this really wide chest. You just slap the hole on him, like, oh, hey Arvad, stand still.
So you
dig
do
in, dig
unfurl
in.
it.
Oh, where's the alcohol going?
You place it down on the floor. Anyways, point being, or I'll say you reach in. Fuck it. You reach in. There it does appear to be relatively empty, at least at first. But as you continue to like rummage, you do feel what seems to feel like the spine of a book.
I'm absolutely gonna grab it.
All right, I will get back to you because I didn't think to put which spells to put in because I kind of know what his spell caster level is. I just don't know what spells to put in there, but I will give you that details later. Yeah, but you do leaf through it, and you do know some of these spells yourself. At least the lower level stuff, the higher stuff. Point being, you have a wizard's spellbook in your hands, And then if you rummage a little bit more, which I'm sure you will because you're a curious little individual,
Of course.
you start rummaging through, and you also grab something else. I feel extremely generous today, so I'm gonna say you find 3 diamonds easily. You
Holy
pull them one at a
shit.
each of them. You're a minor, so I'm not even gonna force you to roll on this either. Each of them worth about 100 gold.
Excavator.
Yeah,
Right.
excavator. My bad. But yes, point being, worth 100 gold each. And then
Alright.
after that, I'll say I'm gonna give you guys a magical items. Give me a moment. Let me just random RNG this
Yeah,
because
Foster removeth the earth. Oh.
let's see.
Cody, little baby Cody.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, cool. I'm gonna give you guys what looks like to be a ring. The inner opal, to this ring appears to be just a dark purple with what appears to be a white spiral, like coming from the outside and spiraling into the center. You could either cast Identify, which would take another 10 minutes, or you could Arcana check it or try to Arcana check it. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll just, I guess I'll Arcana.
Okay, go ahead and roll me that, please.
Yeah.
We find a
19.
ring. You
Ooh,
say you're
19.
single. Are you trying to hint at something?
So you know this not based on the not a little bit based on the design, but also because you have a feeling, an innate feeling of what this can do. You have a ring of X-ray vision.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'll give you the details.
Do
right now.
not guess.
I'm immediately putting it on and looking at Mads.
I knew it! I fucking knew it!
It
Oh
He
clearly
doesn't
my
tell
works.
anyone what
God.
he doesn't tell anyone what it does. He's just staring.
Those are some sexy bones.
I take like a drink from my flask, and I eye him like, what? What?
Nothing.
Nothing at all. I'm gonna
Okay.
give you the full descriptor right now. I'm sending it to you right now, just Cody. But yeah, you have a ring of X-ray vision.
Oddvog walks in front of you.
Why is it so large?
Holy shit!
Looks him up
what?
and down.
What is wrong?
He's way more built than I thought.
Damn! What?
Color Strike says, I'm tired.
You've been working
Have a
out.
great rest of the stream, everyone. Yeah, be safe, Color Strike.
See you later,
yeah.
fella.
See ya.
And Kimmy says, Bitties. Hey, Kimmy.
The itty bitty witty committee.
Yeah, itty bitty bitty committee.
All right. Anyways,
Aw.
so you by the way, just keep that in mind, by the way, because I think you're interested probably in the last part, which is careful about the use, or I mean, just careful about the amount of uses you put into this every time you just like activate it. All right.
You got
But
it.
you are
It could
officially
be useful
attuned to
for
this.
his digging.
Oh, 100%. Well, I mean, it could be useful for a lot of things.
Just, oh my god. I'm never gonna have a safe moment around him.
You're always safe with me, babe.
God. All right, but
Oh
that's
my
about it. That's all
God.
you. That's all about all you find, unfortunately. Oh, you fuck it. I'll even include a mundane item, a magnifying glass.
Ah, perfect. This will be useful for investigating more stones.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I will
So
put that with my.
Thanks to the cliff,
my
Carefree Dragon. I'll
kit.
be sure to post that into the Clips channel as well, if you haven't already. There we go. I'll post that as well. God damn it.
And thank you for the follow, Carefree Dragon.
Oh, Carefree Dragon is a friend to all.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so with
Hey,
all
they
that,
suggested Astroneer back then, so that's a good suggestion. Sorry.
sorry. But yeah, that's all you managed to find within the portable hole. I mean, honestly, with your investigation 23, you know that's all he technically has probably at the moment, Glitter. Or sorry, Lizarulia. But yeah, now you have a corpse attached to, or at least on top of Bacon alongside a Dusk. It's up to you guys if you want to head out or if you guys would want to do something else. What would you guys like to do from here?
Well,
Let's
I
get
think the
deeper
best
into the
solution
woods.
would be. Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
as I mentioned to Cody in character before, might be best if we complete our mission, and if they really want us to come back, they can, either re-equip us or we can deliver our findings. Maybe they can help something to get rid of that sort of dome of death thing, and we can get paid more. So
Look, we've got what we wanted, technically. Mission's over, regardless.
exactly, yeah.
I really hate the sea and boats, and I hope I don't come across one I've been on before. And I nod my head down.
Yeah, let's go deeper. Let's not go home. And I sort of wink at Foster.
Yeah, so I am going to just hyper focus on just getting lost in these woods and never returning home.
Oh my god, like a fucking toddler in a shopping center. Ah!
Sorry, I just love how you worded
Yeah.
it. So,
Zerulia is going to try to do the same, but she's still so fucking overstimulated by everything. All she can think about is just quiet.
everyone shut up, please. But yeah, okay.
Oh,
Well,
God.
thankfully, as you're beginning to discover, you don't necessarily need everyone, but a good majority doesn't hurt. As all the majority of you begin to focus on specifically getting as lost as possible, or at least that's the common feeling.
Sorry, did you just say the quiet?
Be quiet.
You're about to come across the noisiest intersection you've ever met in your entire life.
Oh, you fucking...
Just
Straight to LA.
Cars just exist all of a sudden in D&D.
Put right into in the heart of New Jersey.
Oh god, we're in hell, and we're in one of the 9 hells.
Then we're in the deeper ones.
Quick, where's the death sphere?
Okay. Alright. Anyways, so all of you get relatively lost for about 10 minutes, at least in your heads. About around this time, you do begin to hear the soft lapping of waves. And you travel for another minute before you begin to feel what smells like sea breeze. And you see, as the fog does begin to slightly dissipate away from you as you move your way forward, what seems to be the faint outline of the boat you initially come in on. Just slightly docked. It has slowly but surely started sliding back into the sea, but it's still wedged in there, and you'll be fine. It's there, but point being, it has been trying to wedge out with the lapping of the waves out of the land.
Oh, thank goddess. Let's go.
Okay.
By the way,
Indeed,
to
let's,
use Aurelia,
yeah.
the waves sound to use Aurelia specifically like just tsunamis just crashing against big rocks.
Oh, God.
I want to leave this place forever.
Can't you wear earmuffs or something just for this?
I'm going to reach inside of my bag and offer her some industrial grade earplugs.
Foster, thank you, and put them on immediately.
Oh,
You're
that's so
You're at least At least you're not overstimulated based on sound. The other things, not so much. But I mean, one thing at a time, right?
This much is beautiful.
You won't have advantage to listen out for things, but you will have advantage on everything else. Just FYI.
before you put those on, Dusk accidentally knocks over this statue of armor. Sorry, my bad. Sorry.
Oh
Stop
shit!
thinking of
Blast.
Oh, wow.
It's the metal pipe dropping sound.
Oh no!
My God. That's so mean.
Okay, it doesn't take you too long. It takes you.
There it is.
Jesus.
Mother of God, no! All right.
I spilled fucking tea, you bastards!
Oh no, dude, the tea.
Oh.
That
Tea.
he spilled the tea.
That carefree dragon says she will die in the first tear from hide her head between your booba to cover her ears. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that's thinking with portals. They are carefree.
Oh.
Let's go.
Like, Zerulia, you need to put the back of your head in here. No, right by the church.
This is fine.
Just thumbs up. You're going to suffocate. Dorker.
This is how I go. I'll be with you soon, my queen.
So, slowly but surely, especially once you get bacon onto the boat, you do begin to push it away from its mooring, and you begin to slide it out of the purple dirt, and just the slight, you manage to get it unlodged, and slowly but surely, you all begin to get it onto the boat after wading a little bit through the water, and you're setting off, hopefully back home. As the silver fog begins to recede behind you, you begin to see what appears to be a strange thing, a phenomenon. It's as if the clouds themselves begin to kind of like form into something. And as you finally exit out of the entire fog and you see bright light finally coming in, your vision unobstructed by the fog around you, and you begin to see nothing but the lake at the moment and the clouds up in the sky. You look behind you and you see the face of the woman you've met not too long ago formed within the fog itself, staring at you as you leave slowly but surely out of its presence. And it smirks.
I have the feeling we're not going to be seeing the last of her, especially since you decided to give up your baby, your first child, for no reason.
Ignoring him, I'm giving an overly enthusiastic wave, like a Labrador would.
Hey, honey, future wifey.
Hello.
Am I still affected by stuff?
Oh.
No, actually, so at first the light coming through was stinging your eyes, something fierce. You put your hand up for a moment in front of your face, but as you guys have begun to leave the fog itself, and you begin to come outside about 10 to 15 feet away, you feel your vision return to normal. Like you're able to blink, and the light is no longer as stinging on your eyes as it once was before. The sea air that smelled briny and just very pungent is receded to a little bit more of a pleasant level to you, where you can smell the sea air and it's okay. Your senses have returned to normal, Zerulia, as you've left.
Okay, I removed the earbud or the earplugs and then sort of just sink a bit in relief and look for somewhere to sit down because that was exhausting.
Thanks for the AirPods, Foster.
They're mine now.
She can have them. I can make more.
Oh.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but first thing first, when I get paid, I am going to make me some armor.
Fuck yeah.
I thought you wanted to have like a drink and like a sleep.
I am feeling very inventive right now. All I need is some space and metal. I'm just gonna have to buy a lot of metal.
As you're talking about that, by the way, the cow that is gotten onto the, into the boat with you, it begins to lick at literally the top of the base of your helmet. It's just that, just looking at. The
I also gotta make them a fully functioning leg.
Well, let me know if you need anything. I'm going to have, after we get paid, I'm going to wash bacon off with this like purple stuff.
He has become reasonably dirty from the experience.
Yeah.
All right. So
he likes to wallow. What don't I say?
Out of curiosity, because this is going to be, I wouldn't say a long journey. It took you only a few hours to get here, like 3 to 5, somewhere around there. What do you guys normally do while you're just like trying to while away the hours on the boat?
Cleaning my equipment.
Gotcha. Matilda?
I spy with my little eye.
I was
Something
theatering,
begins
so...
with O.
What were you saying, Dusk?
Yeah, I was
I spy with my little
navigating the
eye.
ship. Oh, sorry.
Alright.
Goddamn.
Go ahead. Captain.
I said I was navigating the ship.
You have an eye patch. Peg leg.
Oh, I'm the only
hook
one
tab.
with, like, sailing experience.
That too.
Yes, I hear you're very
No, say your
familiar.
name.
You're very familiar with
Don't
seamen.
you even dare say it. Don't you...
Too late.
You got a delay.
Curtis, my delay! Okay, well... I'm gonna grab Dusk by the collar and dunk him, like, underwater a few times to, like, clean him off. You look dirty here, let me help you.
He was really muddy. And isn't Foster still covered in blood?
Yes, he
It's
is.
dried by now. Blood, mud. Foster's covered in a lot of things, but as he begins laying out, he puts down his backpack and he just starts pulling out, he takes out his drill, his chisel, and all the different tools that he has. First he touches himself, and he just cleans himself with prestidigitation, and then he goes to meticulously clean all of his tools with another spare kit, and seemingly at peace.
So, because I'm extremely tired, exhausted, 2 levels, I don't fight back. I get picked up by the scruff of the neck, dunked into the water, pulled back up. I'm not angry, just look like a very miserable wet cat.
I do it like 5 times, too.
As I'm placed like a tea bag in a very large lake, I'm put back on the deck of the ship. Seeing Foster then cast prestidigitation on himself, I turn to him and say, "So why didn't you just do that to all of us earlier?" And I shake the water. I shake the water out my clothing.
You didn't ask.
He's got a point.
I will sit in the corner. I'm not bothering drying this off. Just
Oh, you mean just flop into the corner and lay there?
would this count as a short rest?
You guys will be traveling for several hours, so technically, yes, it's a short rest if you guys would. For those who aren't steering, at the very least, you may certainly take one.
Excellent. One more wisdom save and a dangerous misroll would have killed me, by the way.
God damn.
Oh, so
Nice.
do we regain all of our HP?
No. How a short rest works is you have hit dice, right? So what level are you? 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have 5 levels in Warlock, which I believe your dice should be D8 for your HP totals.
Go to your
So that-
go to your main page, and at the bottom of the page you should see like a black dice.
Is that it?
I was gonna say, and none of us are wounded, so
No, sorry, I'm just explaining mechanically in case you need to know. So when you take a short
Okay.
rest, you can roll
Okay.
those dice and regain
You're
hit
getting
points.
HP. Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
Thank you.
and the number inside the die is how many of that specific die you have.
Mhm. So it's not an unfortunate, infinite resource. It does replenish. Your hit dice do replenish in a long rest.
Every
so
long rest, yeah.
Yeah. It's for the purposes of adventuring, because if you guys were stuck in that fog for long periods of time without the tavern or without the Dark Tavern Inn showing up, for instance, like if a fight were to break out, you lost a few HP, and then you regained, like you roll 3 of them, you'd have 2 for the rest of the day before you went to take a long sleep. As an example. I feel like
A long sleep? Are you trying to kill us?
No, not that kind of sleep. No.
Miss, Hex is trying to TPK the party.
While everyone else is cleaning up, I would like to study my CSL book.
Oh, hey, yeah, I got you. All right, yeah. So go ahead and, since this is gonna take several hours, you could go ahead and roll me an intelligence check. Just roll your intelligence. Just roll a d20 and add your intelligence modifier to it.
Yay!
You begin to pick up a few more phrases. You are slowly but surely still learning CSL. This is picking up in an entirely new language. As smart as you are, it will take time.
Oh, I'm not that smart. I'm on intelligence to like 10.
Oh, I mean
Pick
that's
it up.
average.
Sorry, what are
Sign
you trying to-
language?
What language are you trying to?
Common sign language.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gave it to you with what was it? I forget his name, but fuck, I'll look it up later.
Richter.
Richter, thank you.
That's a
Oh, yeah.
brilliant idea. I too would it would be good to learn nonverbal language, especially if I'm using this drill all the time.
Can we study
may I-
together?
I think we can study together.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I mean, if you want to study with her, go for it.
Hell yeah.
Roll me an intelligence check. Just add the modifier.
Okay. Oh,
Yay.
okay. Natural 20 for 23.
Fast learner.
He is a fast learner. He is now crazily enough at the relatively the same level you are now, Zerulia. Where you initially had taken time, he just picks it up like it's nobody's business, because not only does he see the use in it, but he's also enthusiastic.
Oh, okay. Well, she's a little jealous of that because she really wants to be able to talk to Richter, but like she's also like, all right, sweet, at least someone else will be able to do this with me.
Yeah, and now you'll be able
Yeah,
to
you can practice
communicate
with
with somebody
someone.
else. That's okay. Not talking D&D. Like, it is very useful to actually have somebody be able to like bounce off of with language. That way you can remember words. Very useful. Love it.
Yeah, nonverbal communication is incredibly important, especially when you can't speak. Like, I mean, yes, I have telepathy, but what if they're?
Oh.
I can't really think of a
Ring of mind
place
shielding.
where- Yeah, if they have a ring of mind, they're a forced ring of mind shielding.
Yeah, just coincidentally.
It's always
Alright.
good to be able to speak to people.
Mm-hmm. So, about, I would say on the 4th hour of your journey, as the two of you are studying your book in the center of the ship, what was it? Matilda quietly but confidently piloting it further to your destination, Thankfully, her internal compass is great. And Dusk, probably taking a nap in his wet clothes. I don't know what you're doing at this point, Dusk. I need you specifically, Matilda, to roll me a perception check.
We'll do that. Perception. That is a 15.
All right. Off in the distance, about 90 feet away, you see what appears to be like the fins of a aquatic creature, about 80 feet in the water to your off of your stern, just slowly but surely, kind of like going through. You can see their fins from atop the water.
Okay.
Something is pretty much coming towards your boat at an angle. It appears to be some kind of fish things. You're not sure because unfortunately your eyes can't really see too well past the crashing of the undulating of the waves and everything of the water itself. This isn't calm seas you're traveling, or calm lake you're traveling on. As you're traveling further and the beelining creatures or whatever, what appears to be four of them, a small group, appear to be getting closer and closer.
Okay.
You do catch. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, we have fins in the water. If it's mer people, don't listen to their song.
Foster is going to get up and prepare his gun.
I can't pre-dragon to the Kraken.
I know the solution to this. Shrapnel.
I'm gonna beat you with the power of friendship and this gun I found.
And it's gun I found.
Yeah, they could be friendly. I just don't know what they are.
Okay, well, safety's off.
So really puts your book away. Ready to go.
They are beelining towards you guys, like I said, at an angle, and they appear to be approaching. Occasionally they are diving up and above and below the waves, kind of like just undulating. I will say this: they do appear very fishy. I'll give you guys an image just to make your guys' lives easier, but they do unfortunately
Fishy
also
as in
appear.
the puns fishy, or
No. They are actual fish people. Give me a second. Let me show you an image real quick because I don't know how to describe them, unfortunately. All right, assets.
You know what's crazy? I don't ever see the picture that's supposed to be in the background, and I'm jealous.
oh, you don't?
No. And I don't know how to remedy that.
I wouldn't
I
know.
get it, like-
to be honest.
I get it like 80% of the time.
Oh god, that's not what I wanted to do.
Blank.
Well, regardless, unfortunately, one of the things you notice is each of them does appear to be, of the four that are approaching, all of them do appear to have what looks to be long, sharpened harpoons hooked at each end, and what appears to be long chains that are wrapped around not only their bodies, but wrapped at the end of these big, trident, almost harpoon-like things that they're carrying with them. And they appear to be approaching with ill intent.
Okay. Weapons ready! They look hostile!
Yeah, so next time, because combats do take quite a bit of time, like probably an hour or two per
Dragon
combat.
Ball Z.
Next time, we'll roll for initiative. I'll bring up the map right now just to give you guys a preview. But essentially, for next time, we are going to be in a fight. Let me just pull up the.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay,
Let me
awesome.
just. Where did I leave it? Assets. Nope, that is Foster. That's not a combat map.
Hello.
Alright.
Elmo!
All right.
Oh,
And
Cody,
how do I
I
show
love
it to you
you.
guys? I forgot how to show it to you guys.
Oh,
Oh, do I have to put you guys your
Um,
tokens down?
Yeah, and you click in the darkness and right click, and there should be like a symbol on the left that says share.
I gotcha. Let's see. Player vision. Nope. That's how do I share?
Click onto the void with the right mouse button.
Let's see. View. Reset. Zoom to fit. Zoom to fill. Sync client view. Nope. Pointers. Nope. I'm trying to show it to you guys. I can't.
No, I know. Shit, like how can I explain? If you're looking at the, stream,
Mhm.
you're basically clicking here into like the void when it's smaller.
Oh, into the void.
And then right-clicking
View.
into the left, there should be like a share icon.
Funny enough, doesn't it a share icon? You said.
Yeah, like if it's a small image, like not big, it should not be made big.
Oh, okay.
And if
That's
it's
why.
small, you can just right-click in the void, and shows up on the left. Yeah, I'm talking to Paulette and the devs about it. Does it make sense?
Okay.
If you, yeah.
Yeah, I think I shared the record.
Yeah, I
All right,
see it.
cool. I'm gonna make it bigger because, anyways, but yeah, the little square things in the center, that's gonna be your boat. I'm not gonna move your boat because that's unfortunately like unless you guys fall into the water, that's up to you. I will be moving your tokens because technically your tokens will be moving with the boat. So let me go ahead and pull the enemy so you guys have an idea of who you'll be fighting next time. Give me a second. Tokens. Nope, wrong token.
If you have an encounter, you can just add it to the tracker, and then they could show up. Oh, there you go. Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, they look Italy.
Yep, they're like I said, they were fishy people. I was like, shit. I don't know how to describe them. They have fins. They have what scales? Like what do you want from me? They're
Deep
fish
is
people.
this lake?
I mean,
It's like-
it's big. You guys have traveled for several hours on this thing.
Yeah. Damn.
But yeah, and that'll be for next time, guys.
Hell yeah.
I look forward to it.
God, this game doesn't last long enough.
Sorry. Well, I mean,
Hey, that
What-
means he's enjoying it.
fair. Anyways, look forward to that next time, guys. We'll roll initiative next time. Yeah. Do you have anything else to add, Maddie?
Not me. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone. Fingers crossed for Nomad's job interview that went well. We'll hope we'll hope to hear from him after that. Other than that, happy to report that normally on next Monday, I think I know I keep like postponing it. But Tara is having a really busy day of it, or period of it. They're moving house, and I'd love for them to be here once we do like the raffle for the game. It's about the precursor game to Warframe, and they have like 2, I believe, codes to get like Soulframe or whatever it was called. Like, is the pre-game for Warframe, and looking forward to it. And they would likely join us on next Monday as well for Astroneer, which is I'm having a blast with it, to be honest. Carefree Dragon will likely join us as well then. Tomorrow will be Skyrim. But as it's been brought to my attention because I completely forgot, the Soul Reaver games, the remasters are coming out. And I was asked if I wanted to play that for a while. And put Skyrim on a bit of a hiatus. And I think that's a good good pick-up point. Sure, I love the game, so I may as well just do that. And I might even have art made for that, but depends on the artist if they get back to me in time. So we'll see. Anywho's, a lesson. Ooh, perseverance again. Like, it's very easy to, my router died and then my power went out and stuff. I've seen people throw a fit and just rage quit for less. It was really not necessary. In this case, it was just a matter of just taking a step back and seeing, okay, is it just the router? Is it outside? Is it like, is the power, what happened? Can I fix it? How do I fix it? And then you end up fixing it. And we came back, and sure, you've lost a few, moments, and it doesn't look good on you professionally if the power suddenly goes up. But those are the things you're gonna have to deal with it. And you haven't lost your stream. We got right back into it, and we just had some more fun. So don't give up. Persevere through life. It's same thing with relationships, same thing with working relationships and work in general. No need to give up. There's always, even if you need to cut your losses at some point, you just have to keep moving forward. Okay? So let's end there, and I'll
lesson.
Oh, okay.
That
Go for it, honey.
Actually good and not a meme. Patience and communication. It's always good to kind of stick things out. If you're in kind of a bad situation, maybe able to get better. But also, if you are in a bad situation or something isn't right or something, there's a problem that is persisting, speak to someone. Speak to someone that can actually help you address that problem, or speak to someone that can help you with that problem. It's, very helpful to, if you have an issue, vocalize it directly to them. Don't always, sit on it.
Communication's key.
Exactly. So, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you again for joining us. Thank you so much for all the gifted subs, the cheers and the bits and everything that goes with it. Again, I'm super humbled just every time, knowing that you guys like what we do. And, yeah, I fully intend to keep going. So, we'll see where this journey takes us. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Later.